so the little witch's hats that I showed you that I was painting. So this one I used the jet black. I spray painted it first, then did a coat of jet black. This one I did the color in purple velvet. And then this one was the Waverly chalk paint in the color pumpkin. So now I'm going to be using these three, actually that's two. Okay, these three little Jenga blocks, so I can prop them up like that. And then this you also saw me painting. I did this one with the jet black, and I am going to put Hocus Pocus, or witch's brew. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put this yet, so once I'm done gluing the hats, I'm going to show you how I stencil on. These stencils are from Walmart. These are the folk art stencils. These were $2.97, and I'm going to try to link it down below for you. So also I painted some little bats that I cannot find. Okay, I painted these little bats. These little bats are from the Dollar Tree, and it comes in this little pack for $1. So it's all of these. Okay guys, so I let that aside to dry, and now I'm gonna be hot gluing the little Jenga blocks onto the back of the witch's hat. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put hot glue right here, and then I'm gonna sit it like this, and that way it's gonna support it when it sits. Okay guys, so I really loved the way these came out and the way they stand with the little Jenga block. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna be using these for my Hocus Pocus sign. But now I'm gonna go ahead and paint these three. I'm gonna leave one black, and I'm gonna paint these two, one orange and one purple, and that way when I decorate my hutch, well, I will be doing a video on, you'll see how I display these in my Hocus Pocus theme hutch. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the color purple velvet again to paint one of them. Okay guys, so a little trick. This paint is a little old. It's actually been there for a while. So a little trick that I have is, if you've never used it, which is with that first hat, it was the very first time me using this one. You add a little bit of water, and I mean a little bit of water, and it loosens up the paint. So that's a trick that you can use if you have a paint that you've never used and yet it got ugly. So right here I am painting it purple. Whoops. So guys, I really hope you have been liking my videos. I love doing DIYs, guys. It's always been a passion of mine. So that is why you see me doing lots of DIYs. According to my mom, moms, you know moms, I'm a mini Martha Stewart, which I don't claim to be, but I do love my DIYs. So now I'm getting another foam brush, and I'm gonna do the next one in the color pumpkin from Waverly. Focus. The color pumpkin. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit of paint. And I mean a tiny bit, we really don't need much. And we're gonna give it a coat of orange. And then we're gonna give it another coat in a little bit when the first coat dries. So this is one coat, and then I'll be giving it another coat. The purple, since it's so dark, it's a dark purple, it don't need another coat. And then I'm gonna do the same concept to this one, which is add the little Jenga block to the back just so it can prop up whenever I need to hold it up. Just like this. See how it held up? And then I have 4 more little witches hats. These are from Dollar Tree. And those I'm gonna be making a garland with. So keep watching, guys, because I have at least 3 DIYs for today. One DIY is done, just to let you know, guys. One DIY is done. It was just to add the Jenga block, paint the hats, and that's it. Just to be able to prop them up. The second one is my little Hocus Pocus sign, and the third one will be my witch's garland. So keep watching. So we're gonna start off by painting the Jenga blocks. So the witch's hats are gonna be black, but the Jenga blocks are gonna be colored. So we're gonna do this one orange. So this one's gonna be orange, and then we're gonna do a purple. Purple, and on this one I am going to add a white. So I'm gonna get, well, it's not white, it's the vanilla ice cream is what it's called from Apple Barrel. So we're gonna go ahead and paint this one. This color. And on one witch hat, I'm just gonna add it actually on 2 witches hats, which is gonna be the 2 on the sides. I am going to sprinkle some paint on it. Hold on a second, guys. Let's go ahead and put them on something so we won't get paint all over the place. So we're gonna set it on the cereal box. And we're easily just gonna go and this is what it looks like, guys. Doesn't that look magical? It looks like a starry night. So beautiful. So we're gonna set that one aside to dry, get a little bit more paint, and do it on this one. So all right, there you go, just like that. So we're gonna set those 2 aside to dry, move the box, and continue painting our Jenga blocks. So this one, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna do 5. I'm not gonna do another white one. We're gonna do another purple and another orange. So set the purple aside and then do another orange. So again, I don't really worry about the back because the back is gonna be towards the back, and it's not going to be seen on the garland. But if you want to go ahead and paint it, go on ahead. For video purposes, I'm not going to do it. I might just do it towards the end. So, okay. So let me finish painting this one. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and then I am going to put my little stander on this hat. Okay, so I'm done with that. So those are ready for my sign. And now, let me show you my garland. So if I hang the witch's hat from this little hole, they're gonna hang like this. So I am going to hot glue it on. So I'm gonna get the size of the twine that I want, which is, I think this is a good size. And then I am going to cut it, put the twine aside, and I'm gonna start with my Jenga block. So here I have 2 purples, 2 oranges, and 1 white. So we're gonna do a purple. We're gonna lay it down, facing down, and then we're gonna do a line of glue and hold it down. Okay, so there's that. And then we're gonna do one of the ones that I sprayed the paint on. We're gonna leave some space and we're gonna glue this one right here. Like that. And then we're gonna do an orange block. Okay, so we're gonna do now an orange one. And I promise you that there is a reason for the blocks, guys. You will see in a minute. We're also gonna be using the jack-o'-lanterns and the ghosts and the bats from the Dollar Tree stickers. Okay. So now the plain black witch hat. And then we're gonna go on to the white block. Okay, so I want this hat to be on the corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and now do the plain black instead of doing the one where I splattered the paint on it. So I'm gonna do this one here. Oh my goodness, guys, this hot glue. So I'm gonna do this one here. Hold it down, and I do have a couple of more DIYs with witches hats coming in the near future. So today I'm just showing you 3. Okay, and then now the orange. And then I'm gonna do the speckled hat and then the purple, and we're done with our garland. And I'm just gonna show you how or where I'm going to apply the bats, the ghosts, and the jack-o'-lanterns. So this is the speckled hat. And then the purple to be at the end. Okay, so now the purple. And then we're done with this garland, guys. And then we're gonna finish our Hocus Pocus sign, which we're waiting for it to finish drying. I can still see it's wet. And then we're done with the video. And I hope you enjoyed. If you do, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and keep watching because I have more DIYs coming your way, as well as a couple of more trash to treasures and clean with me, cook with me's. Pretty much what my channel is going to consist of, guys. Okay, so now let me show you my garland. So this is my garland. Obviously when I'm hanging it's going to look better. So now I'm going to turn it over because we are going to add our jack-o'-lanterns and bats and so on and so forth. So let's do that. Okay. So we are going to be adding my bats first. So these are the bats that I painted black. So they have this little sticky thing in the back, but they don't stick properly. They fall off. So we're gonna add a little bit of hot glue. We're gonna put one on the purple. And then one on the other purple. Over here. And then we are going to do a jack-o'-lantern on the white and 2 ghosts on the orange. So for the ghosts, I'm gonna leave them the color they are, which is the natural wood color. Because I like that color. But the jack-o'-lantern, I'm gonna paint it black. Actually, no, I'm gonna paint it orange. Let's do the pumpkin color. All right, add some hot glue and stick it on. So now, if you want to cover up the holes of the witch's hats, you can make some little bows using your twine. I do not want to do that right now. So I'm just gonna leave it as is, and my banner is drying. So once it's fully dry, I will insert a picture of my witch's hat garland. So I hope you liked my video, and if you did, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and comment down below which one of these 3 DIYs was your favorite. And if you by any chance want to recreate one, I would love for you to share it with me. I'm going to link down below my social media. And have a good day, everybody. Bye.